I'd like to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Kwakadash. Salutations to the elders, the apostles, and the brothers laboring in truth, and to you sincere sisters who learning, studying, and doing the work diligently. Now, I want to explain something, right? I came across this video right here, and it says, man destroys myth that single mothers are unwanted by men. You say nobody gonna want her with 3 kids. Move, I do. So he's doing this shit for a rise to side with the women. Okay, let me explain something to you. The comments that I read in here, you have ladies saying that, oh, my baby father and them said that you're never gonna find nobody else because you got 4 kids, 5 kids. The dudes that they get with and stay with them, those type of dudes are the weak men in the world. Real authentic men that have understanding, wisdom, right? They're not going to settle for that. That's the bottom line. The argument is that the ladies are saying, oh, see, I told you what you said was wrong. Oh, I had a guy that to marry me and he paid for my divorce. It's adultery. That's the thing that you don't understand. You women don't understand that, man. You don't read the scriptures. You don't know what is coming towards your way. It's adultery, man. It's adultery. You're not a top value man's choice. You are who you attract, which is low value men. Oh, but he raised my kid. My kid loved him like his father, his stepfather. That's cool. I don't have no quarrels with that problem. Excuse me, I have no quarrels with that situation. The issue is that when people are commenting and telling you the reality of it, that's not a major decision. It's like, for instance, you got $1,200. Your rent is $1,200. You see a pair of sneakers for $1,200, right? Knowing that if you don't pay your rent, you're going to be kicked out. You're going to be on the streets. You're going to get an eviction notice, right? And you buy the $1,200 sneakers because you say, my feet need it. If I don't have it now, I will never get it, right? So you're choosing something that has no value in the end. The sneakers does not have value. Your apartment, where you lay down, where your kids got to stay, right? Or whatever, whether you have kids or not, you got to pick a valuable, wise decision. Excuse me, you got to have a wise decision and pick something valuable that's more important. Is sneakers or having a place to stay? Forget the sneakers. You could buy 100 pairs of sneakers for cheap. Why are we so worried about things that is suitable and then we use that and say, see, it works out for me? When people telling you to make smart decisions, you are sensitive. You are very sensitive. Apostle Paul used to tell the children of Israel, right? The Gentiles that was that had the Israelites that was Gentiles that had a Gentile state of mind. He used to tell them and forewarn them about things, man. And he said, am I your enemy because I tell you these things? That's why people don't learn. People are going to suffer, man. People are going to suffer because they're sensitive. A lot of people in this world are sensitive. Their old times of being raw, being with no filter. You know, I understand this way how you talk to people. I understand that everyone doesn't receive or take things as is. But are we going to worry about what people feeling all the time, or are we going to worry about that something's being done the right way? Because if we worry about people feeling all the time, it's never going to get done the right way. When you got these young kids growing up today, they want to be top top basketball players. They want to be top this or top that, right? Okay. If you got somebody from the old school is giving them the proper understanding, right? And he's like, damn, this shit is too hard, I can't do this. Oh, you always complaining and crying. Then it's not for you. Go find something else that you could cheat your way of getting it. Nobody doesn't tell that to a person that's successful. Nobody doesn't tell that to a Kobe Bryant, whoever's successful, Denzel Washington, or people that just made it in life. You know, how you gonna tell someone something of that's worth of high value, that low value acceptance is high value choice? That doesn't make sense. Let's go to these comments, man. Let's go to these comments. Let's go to these comments, man. I said he a simp. He basically want to F the you know what it's saying. Watch this.
Let me see.
Let's watch this.
I see. I wonder. Oh, give it to me right now. I need that. Niggas always, bitch, ain't nobody gonna want you. You got 4 kids. You got 3 kids. You got 6 kids. Bitch, I wonder. That nigga gonna want you that got.
Now, he telling the truth, but guess what? How he feel? He drinking, but guess what? He's only saying, but this is the part he's not saying. He's only saying that because he only want the box. Because he know that women with kids are the easiest women to get. They're very easy to get. And a lot of the women that have kids, they and they go from baby daddy, or just living a single life, or it doesn't work out. I'm not saying all, but the majority of them have predators in the same home with their kids and don't even know that this new man you got is fondling and fucking your children. Okay? I'm sorry to say it like that, but you have a lot of cases like that. There are slight cases where there's women out here that's doing the same thing, being predators to a man who get a woman and bring them home. But most of the cases is not like that. That's rare. On the flip side, there are men that are predators that's doing that. But there are women that are predators too. But the women's decision is not as strong as a man's decision. They don't think the same. Men can control the situation a little bit more better because they are men. They can handle things. They can lock it down. Now you got some women that have some great sense that's not stupid out here. And they don't play that shit when it comes to their kids. But come on, let's be for real here. You think this is your best choice? You're choosing someone that's settling. You don't settle with a woman that have children. You don't add to her family. You build a family. What part of you women don't understand that? You women are sensitive. People are sensitive in the comment board. This is going based on women that are in that situation. So when somebody come against it and tell you that's not logical and it's not sense and it's not biblical, you get upset. What are you getting upset for? It's cool. It's your life. Live it. But guess what? When judgment comes, the Lord gonna say, wait a minute. You committed adultery. Did you repent from your adultery? It's adultery. Israel, you are wicked as hell, man. You know, but we try to have mercy. We try to have grace upon y'all. We can't stop people from doing what they want to do, but we're here to forewarn you for what to come, man. This place is going to get judged. Okay? People say, what is it to you? Why you care so much? It's not that I care so much. It's that I care for your soul. Forget your decision. I care about your soul. Because that's what the prophets do, man. And you people are simple-minded. The Lord have prophets to tell you to not do those things. People say, but just mind your business, do what you want to do. Why you want what I'm doing? Okay, cool. Do what you do. Do what you do. Person that have wisdom and knowledge, don't waste your time. Keep going. When they suffer and they make a bad decision time after time, don't cry for the prophets. Don't look for us. Okay? We're not here to show empathy and sympathy. We're here to warn you for the things to come. For you, so that you will not get judged in the midst when judgment is coming to the earth. Let's go to this comment, man. Watch this. Watch this. This young lady, I know this young lady. She's from my neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? So she saw me comment on it. I guess she said, oh, I know this guy. You know what I'm saying? Let me comment. I know her. Like, I personally know her. Okay? So she's saying, because remember, this young lady, she got a child with no father involved. There's no father. I know I know of her from my neighborhood, and I don't know, I can't say if she didn't have a father around or not, but for all the years of my life, I seen her family, I never seen men around. There's no men around there at all. So she repeating the same process. I had a, you know what I'm saying? I had a child young, but you know, no disrespect to the young lady. She had respect when I see her, you know. But let's see what she says. This is what she feels, because this is applying to her, because she feel like that a man that have no kids should take her and marry her and take what comes with her package deal. Men do not have to take a package deal. Women that say the same thing, like what a man's thinking, you try to become a man. You can't do that. Women, you supposed to build with a man when he got children. Okay? A man, you supposed to add to it. A man builds it with a legacy with a woman that don't have any children. Men today do that a lot. And a lot of you men are suckers for doing that shit. I almost became a sucker for doing that shit. You understand? Sometimes things happen. Sometimes men get with a woman and they're not careful and they have a child because of unprotected sex. I get it. But to stay and marry one and with it and raise, nah. That's unacceptable. You done committed adultery. That's why I had to tell y'all as well that I'm guilty of those things. I have committed adultery ways, man. So it's not to judge these people. It's to make them look at the situation and to have more clear understanding. Okay, but some people just don't have common sense. She says he's a simp because he doesn't judge if you have kids or not. That's a bit wild. Anywho, he's not wrong. It's the first thing that's mentioned when a dude think you leaving, you got 3 kids, ain't nobody gonna want you. I didn't know this is how Sims was built, by not fronting like he don't like women with kids. See, now, hold up. She's trying to allude that, she's trying to say, oh, what I'm saying, that's not the whole factor. Okay? You're only saying that because you're going based on your situation and what you saw men retract their statement and did the opposite. No. That's a rarity that stupid men do that shit. Okay? But I'm talking about real men that have a great sense, that have wisdom, they're not going to do that. Okay? Watch this. I said like them. That's their choice. I said that's their choice. But it should never be a man's first choice. That should never be a first choice. Okay? A man is not supposed to build what kids she had with a dude. Where is that dude? Assuming I was writing too fast. I said to build what kids she had with a dude. Then I said, where is that dude at besides jail or death? A man is supposed to build his own lineage with a woman who has no kids. It's not a rule I made. It is a factual, and I said that I made it's factual and no emotional feelings. If a male lion knows to not raise a lioness cub but make his own, why men are exempt and we have dominion on this earth to act accordingly and not foolishness. I've been raised by great quality of men and my father, so I already know what time it is, and seen this for years from people time after time. It's simple. It's just not the best preference for a man to join instead of making his own kid with a lady with no kids. Play with them, have a great time, but don't take no responsibility, and it don't make you less of a man to reject it. Take it as they come or just move forward. You see what I'm saying? Look at that, or just move forward. I wasn't rude or disrespectful. Women are sensitive. Watch this. Then I said, why are you shocked? This is what the world is, and become more blatant now. In the old days, shit, at least things was done quietly. You can't even have that no more. No more. Not justify it, but it is what it is. She said, I guess. You see, I have her thinking, because before you quick to say something, understand why I'm saying it, or other people that same views with common sense. Okay, so these people. I had a lady say, another lady said, you so mean-spirited. I'm not mean-spirited. And women that always say that about me is because they don't know what is a real man. A lot of these women that say that, a lot of these women that have multiple kids, and the dudes that they've been with, violated them. I'm not the dude that violates you. I'm only sharing understanding and common sense. Stop getting hurt behind it, because the way I'm saying, I'm not a bitch. I'm not gonna speak. I can articulate and get my words across and make my point. Stop getting so offensive. You women are so offensive. A lot of you men are sensitive. Real men, not gonna deal with sensitivity like that. Yes, we know how to talk and deal with people, but it come across harsh and mean because you didn't hear this from a man. You heard this from you only dealt with soft boys. That's why you're going through what you're going through, because you don't listen. Right? This lady said, baby, he's speaking the truth. Every chick I know with a lot of kids are definitely wiped up because they got suckers. Okay? Now let's go to more comments. It said Brooklyn Mr. Best Smith said, married, or do the nigga just need a place to stay? Right? That's basically what it is. He said, or they need a place to stay. See, you women don't understand men agendas. These type of men. These men are manipulators. You don't know where they coming. You don't know where they coming. You may be married to them 1 or 2, 3 or 4 or 5 years, doing whatever. But guess what? It does not work. It don't work. It don't work. Somebody's going to do something wrong in there in that relationship, and somebody's going to answer the wrong way. Right? Now, let's read more. It says, gotta ask them, but they definitely wiped up. She's still being hard. Oh, they definitely wiped up. The point you trying to make is, so see, I'm married. But you are an adulterer. You are an adulteress. You are an adultery-ass woman. You got to repent and move forward. You can't do that no more. You got to stay with the man that you had children with. If he's not in jail or dead. But you women ain't going to do that because you are hard-headed. These are the curses upon our people, man. Watch this. Look, here it is, see? Here, and I'm not going to read all that. I'm going to read what this dude said. It said, not the one I'm talking about wasn't directed, right, at you. I actually agree with dating with kids. Shit, I have them. He said dating. He didn't say marry them. He said dating. I'm meaning he's playing with them. Watch this. Shit, I have them also. What I'm saying is most men will mess with you, but they're not trying to stay. Then we all get the bad name with that. With that said, I have had more women with kids than without. Tell me they don't date men with kids and have 2 or 3 herself, right? Then tell you it's a package deal. You see? That's what I say. Then they say, oh, this is a package deal. But they won't say it with the man. But not knowing that the man, it can have multiple women and multiple children. We are the creation of life. We give life and you receive it. We are the givers and you're the receiver. That's the bottom line. And that's what y'all don't understand. Because you women are not taught right. Okay? Watch this. This is a good I'm just reading good point of views, man. Okay? Package deal. So why is it a big deal when men say they don't date women with kids? Then they just a monster for their preference? Get told, you're not my daddy, or you're not their father when it comes to respect and discipline. And no, I'm not talking about putting hands on them, but at the same time, expected to clothe and feed them like your own and have to deal with the deadbeat. This is why most men don't. There you go. There you go. He perfectly said it. Because who am I to tell another woman, child, what to do? They're not gonna listen to me. They're not gonna listen to me. Like before I was dating this girl, she had her 2 kids. Her child was always getting into some kind of conflict or some kind of they're troubled teens. So it's not just her. It's not just her. You got a lot of teens that go through that. Kids are trying to find their way, but at the same time, she kind of like I said, yo, you think you could say something to her? I said, yeah, sure. I say something to her. I said, listen, with all due respect, she's not gonna listen to me. I'm not her father. Her father needs to do that. You understand? But I still told the young lady, well, guess what she did? I told her, respect your mom, love your mom, don't do these things, blah, 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 blah. But guess what the young lady did? She went off and did what she wanted to do and got into more mischief. That's what they do. They're teenagers. But when a father's not there or present, it makes it hard for the child to listen. A child not going to listen to a man that wasn't theirs. You know what I mean? Excuse me. A child not going to listen to a man that's not their father's. It's not their father. They're gonna do what they want. And eventually down the line, the truth will be revealed. But in most cases, you see somebody say, no, this is my father. I love him. They have a connection, right? Because that person raised them, since small. So I get that, okay? But let's keep it real here. The majority of the time, you got most of these women, they keep their kids away. And you do got dudes that don't want to take care of their kids and want to be a father. So they're a sucker. You know what I'm saying? I don't got respect for men like that. Especially if she's not giving you a hard time. She's giving you the option. Oh, you always welcome. Boom, boom, boom. And she didn't want to be with you based on her bad decision, what she chose. Now she's want to realize, oh, damn, I don't want to be with this dude too. Boom, boom, boom. But remember, it all stems from the woman. The woman decide who stays or goes. But when a man do it and we cut it off, it's a fucking problem. You see what I'm saying? So women, you're not capable of making great decisions like that. You're not capable of making great decisions like that. Okay? My father died when I was 17, right? My sister was 15. And this was the most crucial point of time where a father need this is a crucial time where the daughter and the son needs their father. And as time went on, my sister, she would make this silly fucking stupid decision on guys she was with or she sought out. She's not a bad person, but the decision she made was bad. Okay? Because when my father died, there was not enough chance for him to really to get to talk to my sister. He missed out. My dad died. So how you gonna expect that from me? And I'm young, but at the same time, I'm trying to gather myself. I'm trying to tell my sister, yo, make better decisions. Don't do that. No, don't tell me get in the attitude. Okay, fuck it. Do you? You know what I'm saying? But now my sister is going through that. You know what I'm saying? Right now. Not saying like on a real disrespectful level that she hates. She have hatred. But the reality that it just don't work. But guess what? She should have been wiser because look at the decision she chose. The person she was with. But at the end of the day, that's her problem. I don't have that problem because I'm a man. So I don't do sort of things to women to hate them. But I tell women in a heartbeat, when you come around me or you start to know me, understand, I'm not here to play. I don't play with women. I don't joke with women. All right? Okay. Then she said, yeah, I agree. A lot of men don't want to deal with the drama behind that, especially if the kids aren't well behaved. That can be a headache. Also, now she's starting to ease up. Okay? See, he's making sense. Then this lady said, I have 4 kids, 2 baby daddies, met my husband. He was 19. I was 25. Look at this. We've been together 14 years, been married 13, and we got 2 kids together, so we got 6 kids. Good for you. But he was not taught right either. He was not. I teach my son right now, automatic as his son. Do not settle for women with kids already. She's already been out there. She already did this already. Don't do it. Find somebody that you could build a legacy with. So when I met my wife, she didn't have no kids, you know. She didn't have no children. I gave all 5 kids to my wife. I built a family with her, you know. But at the end of the day, you know, that's how you got to do it. So I'm trying to tell my son, look, see, I have all your brothers, I have all your sisters, and I got you I have you with your mom. Don't take that as a son. Don't bring no girl here when I got kids already. I'm not going to accept this, son. I'm not going to be mean to the girl, but you're taking in another man's seed. Don't do it. He said, yes, Pa, I ain't doing that. I show him things a little bit because he's still too young, but I still keep it honest with him. Because to let him know, son, that's not your preference. That's not your choice. Be wise in your decision. Now, if a woman is a widow, her husband died, she's free to be married. Not a problem. But don't let that be your first choice still, son. Find a woman that you can build with. Evaluate the woman. See where her mental's at. We'll see where her spirit is at. If she's learning the truth, if she loves Yahweh, she loves Yahweh Shah, and you want to build with her, and make sure that, you know, it works, man. Make sure that she respect you, and, you know, and you love her, man. You know? But don't violate. I tell my son, don't violate. You know, if she love you, love her, man. But don't violate her. And I teach my oldest daughter. I teach my daughter, says, baby, when you're finding a man and you want to have a child with, evaluate him. See if his spirit is right. See if his mind is right. Okay, if his mind and spirit is not of the Lord and he's not being honorable, be very careful who you choose. I can't stop you from choosing. And I'm not gonna answer to a man that's young and has no experience of life and trying to defer me from not learn of trying to get me away from my teachers from the Lord. I'm not gonna listen to him. So be very mindful, okay? So she understand that. I said, because men out here are predators. Men out here are looking to do one thing, is to get in your drawers. Okay, I tell my daughter, you watch the things that I do. You see how I respect your mother, how I respect you, I respect your sisters. Do these things, man. Don't be a woman loose and promiscuous. She said, no, that I don't want to be like that. I said, be a woman, be a young lady, grow and have morals and values. You know, become productive. You know, be a loving wife. Love your kids. You know. You know, so don't lash out and say something foolish. You know, use your brain. Okay? And she understand that, you know. So I talk to my daughter, you know. But this video is not to discredit or discriminate women that have kids. That's not what I'm trying to allude here. I'm trying to explain that that's not a man's first choice. It's not. Where in the scriptures it says that the Lord said that you men have to choose a woman that with kids your first choice. The Lord never said that. A man gets a woman, right, and bear a child. Well, look at Joseph and Mary. Mary didn't have a child yet. She had no kids. He got her and gave her her first child. Then Yahushua had other brothers and sisters, man. Come on. Moses, okay, have multiple kids with different women. You understand? This is biblical, man. But for some reason, women are doing what men are doing, having multiple kids. You didn't stop at one, so you do it 2, 3, 4, 5 times. That tells me about yourself. Something is mentally wrong. Then he said, okay, that's what's up. You got a good man right there. Love him. Okay. Right? Okay. All right, so look what this guy said. He said, it sounds good until she levels up and she gets rid of you, and now you look stupid for reaching down, picking up stuff, right? Look what he said. You're going to learn to stop trying to save people from God's punishment. You see that? From God's punishment. Watch. You better focus on your life you're creating and stop trying to get with people that already done made decisions and now paying the price for it just to inherit their burden, goofy. So this guy must be from Chicago because they use that word a lot. But he's telling the truth. You're going to learn to stop trying to save people from God's punishment. Stop trying to save people from their punishment. He's right. He is right. Let's see the comment. The Famous Circle Show said, it said, I thought your cartoons were entertaining. Now I wonder if you hate women. See, why are you so worried about people and the decision? You worry about what they do as a career, or you worry about what he's saying? So what? Don't worry about that. Worry about the decision. You're sensitive. People are very sensitive, right? The Family Circle Show, it says, so because a woman has multiple kids, you believe it's God's punishment for her to be single? That's hilarious. You think that's God's plan? Somebody leading y'all straight to hell. Watch this. I agree. Watch this. Why was the guy say, I agree. Tried to date a woman with 2 kids and I still wasn't good enough. She'd rather go back to her old ways than learn how to have and learn love and intimacy versus money and what can you do for me type of mentality. You see? That's the same thing. As me being an Israelite, we can have multiple wives. You know, I really don't try to push the narrative more in these times, in these days, because it's getting so bad where we at the point where it's not really time for it. But if you have the time or the finances and according to the scripture you do it the right way, by all means, you know, who am I to tell brothers not to do that? But I advise to be smart decision because I was getting caught up in that shit. You know what I'm saying? So to not get caught up, please be very wise, man. If you're gonna have multiple women, deal with them. You know what I'm saying? Do not get upset at the decision that you make as a man. Be very careful. But as time goes on, you learn. Experience is your best teacher. You know what I'm saying? Okay? Women, these type of women, not all of them, the majority type of women will never learn. They're gonna keep going back to their vomit like a dog. Okay? Let's get a couple scriptures. Let's get a couple scriptures here. I'm gonna close it out. Hold on, God. All right, this is Galatians 4:16. Am I therefore become your enemy because I tell you the truth? Well, yeah. So when we telling y'all the truth, am I your enemy? Do you hate me now because I'm telling it for what it is? When people say that you're mean-spirited, there's people that can be very, very harsh and just deliberately hurt you. I'm not here to hurt people. That's not my intention. People don't know how to decipher when it's mean-spirited or you telling the truth, and it hurts. Mean-spirited is when you got a deliberate action that you want to hurt somebody's feeling. You know, people tell me, oh, you got mean-spirited because they sensitive. I'm not here to pick on you. I'm not here to do that. It comes off like that because I'm telling you the truth about you. I don't mind somebody telling me about me. Oh, it mean-spirited. All right, cool. It hurts. Okay, cool. But I said, but guess what? But what I told you, is it the truth that what I told you? Is it false? You want me to be sensitive in my sayings? I'm telling you the truth. I'm not calling you now. Once you start to piss me off, you start to do shit, then I'm going to really blaze the fire on you. But it's not my intention to be evil and vindictive or have evil sayings towards you. But I'm going to tell you who you are, men or women. I don't care what you're feeling. Because people are quick to tell you about you. They're going to tell you about you, but you can't tell them about them. You know what I'm saying? I can accept what people tell me. Okay, cool. All right. I can accept it, but when I'm telling you about you, it's a problem. People are very sensitive, man. I don't like this type of world that we living in, man. People say, okay, you know, yeah, you was right. I can accept my wrong. I can accept that. And I tell people on here my wrong. Yeah, I was wrong. I did this. Yeah, I shouldn't have did. Maybe I should have said it a different way. I put myself on a. I put my not. I was going to say pedestal. Excuse me, not pedestal. I put myself out there for correction. 'Cause I got to evaluate myself. You understand? It's a learning experience, but I'm not here to. I'm not out here to try to cause harm or stop people from living life and being happy or stopping people from not working. You know, that's not my intention. My intention is not to be evil, vindictive, have some kind of plot to hurt someone's feeling. That's not my goal. That's not my intention. It may come off like that as strong because I'm very, very intuitive about you respecting the truth. I'm very passionate when it comes about the truth. So don't sit here and seem like what I'm saying about you or a person or whoever is not real. People gotta accept that. I never heard people say, "Oh, I accept that." Oh, yeah, all right, I was wrong. I never heard people, real people. I heard say, "Yeah, yo, son, you right. Yeah, I was wrong about that. You right. I can respect that. I can respect that person. But when I telling people, men or women, that's not real, they don't respect that. I never hear them say, "Oh yeah, you right. You know what? I respect that." Like this girl that I was dealing with before, I never heard her say, "Yo, you was right. I you know what? I respect that." I never heard her say that. I never heard her say that. She will reflect on it and kind of think about it, and then I will have to say, "Yo, listen." She'll tell me what she feel about it, and I say, "Okay, cool." You know, and then all right, cool. But that was her way to try to break me down to make her feel the way she feeling. No, you got to be firm to people in life. You can't pass the buck. You got to give people tough love, and she couldn't understand about tough love that I was giving her. She thought it seemed that I was attacking her. Because all she used on people to do is attack her. She's not using someone that's real, that's authentic to give you true love. So once I knew that she couldn't understand that, why am I wasting my time? I gotta cut you off. You understand? And everything that I'm dealing with you. Why am I gonna give my true love and sincerity to a person that's not trying to understand where I'm coming from? You're not coming from a person that's hurt. I'm not a hurt person. Have things happen to me was traumatizing the cause. We all experience that. But I'm healed. I'm not a hurt person from that. You met a person like myself that's in the truth. Okay? Giving people what they need to hear. So obviously I'm healed, because if I wasn't, why would I be teaching the word? You understand? These people don't understand that, man. You know, but I say that because people are very sensitive today, and yo, we can't worry about people's feelings, man. Don't worry about people's feelings. Spare not no feelings, man. But there's a time and place to say things and do things. But anyway, I hope the video is edifying. Shalom.